Today. I'm back down to my park, and I love this park. It's a nice place. It's nice and quiet. Little playground, and so we got a duck pond down here. If you can see, we got a duck pond. I like it down here. It's really nice. Yep, it's really nice. We used to bring the kids down here when I worked at the daycare. We used to bring the kids down here, and some of them be hard headed, be running from us, not wanting to listen, and when it's time to go, and we have to sit up here and chase them. That was so stinking stressful. Oh, it was so stressful. They get on the slide and don't want to get off, and we're trying to keep the other children from running around and crazy. But anyway, I don't know if you guys heard of. I was just looking at a story. Diane Sawyer did a piece on 2020. I was just looking at a clip on here on YouTube about people donating plasma, like these plasma centers popping up all over the country. We actually had one here in my city that just, I would say up to a year ago, popped up here. And what it is you go in and you donate plasma. I guess it's the water. They take the water that's in your blood, and I guess it's supposed to benefit a lot of people with a lot of illnesses. So they say that these plasma centers are popping up all over the country, and people are donating. Poor people that live in poverty are donating this plasma. And I was listening to this, and I was like, wow, that's really sad. It's really sad that. And they had a couple of people on there talking, asking people why were they donating, and some people were saying, to make ends meet, pay the bills. One guy was donating because he needed to get some stuff for his daughter's birthday, and it's crazy. I just think it's really sad that we live in a country that, we got 60 million people in poverty here in the United States. It might be more by now. Last time I checked the stats, it was 60 million, and or 50 million. I'm sorry, excuse me. I think it's 50 million. It could be higher than that by now, but 50 million people that's in poverty here in the United States. And this is supposed to be the richest country in the world. They claim that this is the richest country in the world, but we got 60 million people here that's in poverty, including myself. And it's really sad that people have to resort to giving a part of their body. And it's only about $40. You only get like $40 or so a pop. I mean, it's really sad that people have to resort to doing that. And this is supposed to be the richest country in the world. And I just don't believe it. I don't believe that America is the richest country. I mean, you got that many people in poverty, and then when you have all these cuts, the government making all these cuts to housing and all this kind of stuff, these jobs don't want to pay you a livable wage. People are working full time, and they're still in poverty. And this one guy was working full time, and he was homeless, and he was donating. I mean, it's just really sad. And I mean, you think when people would donate, it's because they want to help the sick, not because they're trying to get money to take care of their families. And I was just looking at that report, and I just thought that was kind of tragic. I mean, it's just really sad. It's really sad that we live in a country that people have to resort to doing those things, And then you got, at the other end of the spectrum, you got billionaires, people making billions and billions and billions of dollars, more money than what they need. And then you got people that's so poor they can't even afford to put a roof over their head. Did you know? I seen it was a post on my Facebook page, and I'm sure other people got it too. All the 50 states in the United States, minimum wage does not pay enough for a person to pay for a 2-bedroom flat. It showed how much a person would have to make in all the 50 states to pay for a 2-bedroom flat here in the United States. None of the states pay the minimum wage pays enough to pay for a 2-bedroom flat. Probably not even a 1-bedroom flat. And that's a shame. That's a shame that you can't even make enough to pay for basic living expenses like shelter. I mean, everybody needs shelter. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. Everybody has to have shelter. That's not a luxury. Just like everybody has to have food. It's not a luxury. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. And people shouldn't be in a position to where they're having a hard time getting a shelter, getting food. It's pretty sad that we live in a country that people struggle to get those things. But I just say that God's kingdom needs to come because it's not right, you know. I just thought that was really sad. Okay, well, I'm gonna get ready to head back. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. I got some more interesting video topics coming up. This is Sweet June.